Hi, I'm going to walk you through a set of steps that should greatly simplify the creation both of your histogram and your cumulative frequency diagram, which you need to do for this lab. What I've done here is I just made these numbers up, so but this is your gate drop increment, which hopefully you recognize. Some of you also were including centimeters, that's fine. And then here it's the weight of failed material. So the only data that really matter for this step will be the weight of failed material. And I'm going to thank Anna right up front here because she is the one that went out and tried to find an easier way to create, especially the cumulative frequency plot. The histogram's not that hard to do, but the cumulative frequency takes a little bit more. And it turns out that the video that I posted is now outdated relative to how Excel is set up. So turns out this is a much easier way to do both at the same time. Create the histogram and the cumulative frequency diagram and plot them on the same chart. So what you need though, you need to be using Excel, which has an analysis tool pack that's built in, but you need to actually embed it within your version because it is an option. It's not automatically loaded in the data section. So you click on options, and if you look down here on the Excel options, you click on add-ins and you say, oh, you know what? I want the analysis tool pack. So you can't just click that and say okay there. You actually have to go and manage your add-ins. So you click on go, and I want the analysis tool pack. For what we're doing, that's all you really need. You click OK, and hopefully you just saw that. Now we have a data analysis on the data toolbar. On the data toolbar, you have that data analysis button. What I've already done here is I've created bins for the data. This will be similar, I think, to what some of you had in terms of the range in values. The highest I went is 500. Some of you might have values that go above that. But what you can do now, and this is the really sweet part, you can say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at this column. I want to analyze this column. Click on data analysis. And you say, I would like to create a histogram. Click OK. Your input range for your data will be right there. So I have that set. The bin range, which I've already listed over here, you click there, select that range. I'm not going to click on labels because if I click on labels, it will include this bins. You can always add a label to your axes later, which you should go ahead and do. Alternatively, let's go ahead and do this. I'll go ahead and click on labels, and I'll, in this case, select it. So now that label is there. And I want to just embed it within this worksheet, not open a new worksheet within the workbook. And so I click on output range, and then I just choose a random spot. That's where I'm going to put it. You don't want to do the sorted histogram because it'll order your values based on the frequency and not based on the bins. And so you need to then click on cumulative percentage, and you want it to be a chart. All right, so you have all this stuff set, and here's the magic. And that is what you need right there. So if you take a look here are your frequencies. Here are your frequencies, and then here's your cumulative frequency diagram. And here you can see that the lowest bin has 31 data points. And so that's 91.18% of your total data show up there. And this is really just because of I entered this manually. This doesn't look like a very natural system. Ideally, though, you would see something where you have it goes up and then curves a little bit more slowly. But now you've got your bins, you've got your frequency, and this is really what you needed to create. So that's pretty much it. If you do have any questions, though, make sure you go ahead and email me or we can talk after class. Thanks.